I've got the Roku Indoor Camera SE. This is wired, and also the Roku Indoor Camera 360 SE, which is as well wired. Let's go ahead and explore both of these indoor cameras. Starting off, I think, with the more simplistic one, which it says on the box. We've got the indoor camera, the wall plate, the power adapter, the USB charger, as well as the screw kit, mounting tape, and you'll need, of course, the mobile app of the Roku Smart Home and a Wi-Fi connection as well. On the other side, just going through the feature list, it's 1080p video, it's motion and sound detection, instant notifications, color, night vision. It's got a loud siren too, as well as enhanced two-way audio and cloud storage. There's a subscription if you want to go ahead and subscribe to it, as well as there's person detection. So two of these features right here are listed as subscription required. All right, and then on the back side, just again, going through what you have to do. Let's take it out. On here. There it is. So it looks like our USB cord, the power adapter, and looks like that's the camera with the little mount. So of course there's the camera, the top of it. The bottom have some grip feet to them. So that's pretty nice, not moving around too much. And looks like that's the speaker, I suppose. Looks like this is not a USB-C cable, it is a micro USB cable, so super old school. So what I'm doing next is going on my phone and using the Roku Smart Home app to connect with the camera. So I'll go ahead and hit the plus icon and add a device. So selecting cameras and doorbells. We also have the indoor camera, so that's the one that we're going to go with. Plug your camera into the power outlet, and when it begins flashing red, hit the next button. So we're going to pull the base away from the camera, and then we're going to find the setup button, which is down here. So there's the SD card, as well as a setup. So I'll push on the setup. Let me push it a little bit. Yep.
Ready to connect.
Okay, so hold it down for a couple seconds, and then I heard ready to connect on the phone. Connect to the Wi-Fi, scan the QR code.
QR code scanned. Please wait.
I heard the QR code scanned, and looks like it's connecting, so it's going to take a moment. It's cool that it's like a 360 stand. That's neat. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and name...
Setup completed.
We're going to name the device itself Indoor Still Camera. Finishing. All right, and we've got the Roku Smart Home free trial to their subscription for 14 days. I'll hit continue for now. And there is a firmware update, so let's go ahead and update that. Oh, it looks like I already got my motion detected. And it sees a quick picture of me. It snapped a picture. And this looks to be like the menu, the tutorial, I suppose. So we'll kind of just like tap through it real fast. This is our camera. So we're seeing the live view. It looks pretty good with real-time feedback. I mean, there's a slight delay of my arm going on up. Like, look at that. But not bad. We can turn the sound on and listen to it. I'll just turn that off for now. You can also hit record. And hey, how you doing? What's new? What's new? What's new? If I hit the stop button, let's see what happens. Saved to album successfully. I wonder what album it is saving to. Okay, there it is. If you click on the more, you see album. Let's click on that. There was no audio for that. Oh, the sound's off. There it is. Record. And hey, how you doing? What's new? What's new? What's new? I mean, that sounds pretty good to me. You can definitely make out my voice. There are also photos as well. Okay, so we're back now. We can take a picture. And then we can obviously speak to the person. Hello?
Hello.
How are you?
How are you?
And we can switch our video modes from high definition to SD or 360p. Let's try that out. What does 360p look like? I mean, I'm not really seeing it being much worse. Oh, there it is, there it is. Now it looks a little worse. You can see the compression on the video. But it uses less of your bandwidth. And this is standard definition. So, high definition it is. Let's go back to that. Yeah, looks a lot better. What else do we have today? We also have the siren. That sounds like fun. Let's do that. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Watch your ears. Oh, that's not that loud. That's fine. Oh, we also have a time-lapse mode. This is what requires the micro SD card. Okay, got it. So let's check out that wheel. There's detection settings where we can adjust the sensitivity of the motion detection, and we can also set a detection zone. Oh, okay, so I guess if we want to move that around, we should be able to. You see how it's adding to the sides? How do we remove? There it is. Okay, so it'll alert us if anything moves within, I guess, the activated squares as opposed to the darker ones. There's also event recording. So you could do it for all motion events if we wanted to, or smart detection events. And it says only event types selected in smart detection will be recorded. So smart detection, here are the options. We have the person, if it's a person obviously. There's also pet and vehicle and package. Let's go to advanced settings. This is where again it goes into the micro SD card at the very top. You can turn on the night vision if you want it on or off. You can also just leave it on auto. And the night vision conditions, basically it activates whenever it's dark, I suppose. Or it says you could do dusk, which is the environment has low light. You can rotate the image 180 degrees. I guess if you wanted to mount it, like that, you just flip the image in the software. Cool. And then you can turn on and off the camera light status if you didn't want that. Also, there's the timestamp, and you can remove the Roku logo, and you can record sound or not. Next thing on the list, let's go ahead and check out the Roku Smart Home app on the Roku TV. All right, so I've got the app pulled on up here. It is called Roku Smart Home Cameras. And let's look at the video quality on our TV. So it takes a little while to load. Oh, there it is. And there should, okay, we're good. It's working now. Okay, so yeah, you can see that it's paused or muted the actual audio. We gotta hit the start button on the Roku remote. And then these are the options that we have. So for the indoor still camera, we can unmute. We can also go to the recorder camera list. We can manage settings for all cameras. So we can turn off camera feeds and notifications, or just turn off notifications if we wanted to. So let's go ahead and now do the whole setup for the indoor camera 360. Here's the indoor camera 360. It's going to be panning and tilting throughout the entire room, it says. So let's see what that's like, as well as what's in the box. The indoor camera 360, you've got the power adapter, the USB charging cable, and of course you'll need the mobile app and Wi-Fi connection. That's the back side, and on the side, it's 1080p video, motion and sound detection. You can pan and tilt, motion tracking, instant notifications, color, night vision, and that siren, enhanced two-way audio, and cloud storage and person detection. So the same features as the other camera for the most part. And let's go ahead and open it up. All right, so this is our USB cord, which appears to be, another micro USB. the adapter, and our actual camera unit. So the speakers on the back and the camera. The port for the USB is right at the bottom of the stand. Oh, it spun around. It's moving on its own. Okay, that was like the power boot on up rotation. So let's go to the app now. All right, in the Roku Smart Home app, we'll add the device being the cameras and doorbells, and I'm looking for that indoor camera 360. It has that red light flashing, and now we have to push the setup button, which is somewhere here. Here it is in the very corner. Wow, that tiny thing is it? How do I push that? Huh.
Ready to connect.
So I heard ready to connect. Let's click on next. Let's scan it.
QR code scan.
Yep.
Please wait.
Hitting next. Okay, it told me the setup was completed, and we're gonna go ahead and name it Indoor 360. And again, there's the free trial that we can do for 14 days. Click on continue. And of course, there's a firmware update. Okay, so it finally updated. And now we have both camera feeds. The Indoor 360 camera itself should have very similar features. So instead of looking at my legs so much, let's pan it up. So just tapping a little bit will do that, and you can also hold it down. And then you've got motion tracking as well as motion tagging. So let me turn on the motion tracker. Oh, you're following me. Oh no, come on, keep up. It's pretty centered. It's keeping me definitely in the center of the screen. That's cool. It's good, doing a good job. All right, let's pull up the Roku Smart Home Camera app, and it takes a little while to load, but we have two options, the indoor still camera as well as the indoor 360 camera. So that's great to see it all working on out. The indoor 360 camera is what we're interested in looking at. And I mean, the general video quality looks a little compressed, just like the other one, but generally looks to be about the same exact quality. So this is in auto mode, and it switched on over to night vision for the indoor camera. Okay, looks pretty good, looks pretty good. What about the indoor 360 camera? All right, so indoor 360 camera also went to night vision as well. It's practically pitch black other than the TV. Looks pretty good. Let me switch on over and turn off the TV just so we don't have any light. Okay, the TV is off. It's very dark in here, as you can see. Looks solid to me. So if we go ahead, this is the indoor 360 camera. If we switch to the indoor still camera, okay, and we're connected. So yeah, looks good in either scenario in night mode. And let's turn the camera so you can see a little bit more of the living room, give some depth perspective. Looks like the tripod legs are in the way. I mean, you can make things on out in the distance. And then the last thing that I want to do is actually start turning on some lights. Right, so now we're back in color, but bringing it on down, I mean, I'm about less than halfway brightness on my dimmer. And at what point does it kind of, yeah, it looks like it kicked on right there. It's very dark in here, but we're still, I think, in color, not black and white mode. And then if I just go ahead and turn it off all the way, it looks like we're still in color. It looks pretty good still, you know? I don't know why it didn't switch on. Oh, there it is. It just kicked on into night vision. Once you've got the cameras all hooked on up and chilling, go to your events tab, and this is where you've got all your information, all your videos and notifications of what's going on inside your house over, throughout the whole day. And you can go back in time as well So you can click on person where it shows, oh, there's a person there, or just general motion, or you can click on the cameras and select if you want your 360 camera or your regular still camera. So, and then you can click on click on the individual clip. It'll automatically play. You can hear the audio, and you can also then just immediately jump to the live stream. It's like, whoa, what's going on? Let me check it out. And it'll be right there. You could also, of course, delete the clip itself, and you can play it back in 2x mode or 4x. Yeah, it looks like you could get it going really fast, just to see what's going on. Oh, it looks like you could also filter it out this way, where instead of just person, you can select package, vehicle, pet, or if it was triggered by a sound or motion. All right, well, I'm Dave We Like. Thank you all for watching this video. If you found this video helpful, smack the like button, and you can subscribe to my channel for more videos coming soon.